Hi, today's thought comes from the book of Joshua. In the reading plan, we're in Joshua chapters 10 through 12, but I wanted to think about his life and how he got to be Moses' successor. Now, my name's Jeremy Haskell. I'm the youth director at Westminster Presbyterian Church, and that kind of convicts me because when I first took the job, I didn't pray right away for someone to succeed me, to someone someday to lead where I've been leading, to take my spot. So who is this guy? And I want to read verses 13 through 14 first. It says, about 40,000 ready for war passed over before the Lord for battle to the plains of Jericho. On that day, the Lord exalted Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they stood in awe of him, just as they stood in awe of Moses all the days of his life. So I'm probably sure Moses prayed for him, praying for a successor, but man, at this point, the people saw and knew that, man, Moses is gone. Our new leader is Joshua. He's the one that's taken us into the promised land through God's guidance and deliverance. And so, who is this guy? If you remember that Joshua, he was on the ground fighting the Amalekites, the first mention of him. Moses has his hands raised praying, and Joshua's doing the dirty work on the ground battling. And then when it says Moses went up on the mountain with Joshua, but I always thought like Moses was in the presence of the Lord, and Joshua, where was he? I thought he was on the side of the mountain. I could be wrong, but man, can you imagine that? Waiting for Moses for 40 days and 40 nights on the side of the mountain, not seeing the glory of God, but not down with the sin of the people. He's just by himself, just waiting. And then we know the story that when they went, sent out the spies, he was 2 of the 12 spies that said, we can do this. When the other spies came back with a bad report, him and Caleb tear their robes and say, no, we can do this. We can take this land. It just gives me goosebumps thinking about that. But man, this is Joshua, that the Lord's doing something in this guy's life, being Moses' assistant from his youth to now. And so I remember a kid of mine's father saying to me, you know what? I've always been praying for a youth pastor in my son's life, someone who could disciple him or spiritually mentor him where I couldn't. And it just blew me away. And I need to start praying that for my daughter, praying that for the group, raising up, intentionally discipling others. So I'm not going to be here forever, but it's just so awesome how Joshua succeeded Moses. And are we thinking about the person who would succeed us?